Already.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
They're gonna love you.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Throws him down. Perfect air to air. They're on the lookout for jumping.
What?
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Grabs him. Neither of them willing to back off here. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. KO.
Oh, that hit me.
Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the jump in to start. Who's going to start things off? Big low, reaching heavy. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Were they baiting them into that? That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Player blocking that drive attack isn't going to work. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Knockdown. KO. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. Neither of them willing to back off here. Goes in on the impact for nothing.
The sweet spot.
Life lead opens up. Side switch in the corner. Reacts to the throw. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player 2, experiencing burnout, gets the throw out of the hooligan. Smart aggressive play there. Player 1, KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. This round is so important. You can fatal leg twister. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They exchange blows. Breaks the block with a throw. Both fighters planning something? Scrapping it out up close. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Going in. Burn up.
Oh, nice.
It out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Throws them. Sees the overhead coming. Goes for the throw. Connects with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. With super hard incoming. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? Reads the jump in perfectly. Going anticipated that throw. All whiff and no. Ooh, what a smart play. This is the time to believe in your. What a finish. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
I really don't know what this girl is doing. Seriously.
We're finally ready to begin this
really legacy.
Our players look primed and ready. Can't tech the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. It'll be interesting to see how both players utilize their drive gauge to dictate the terms of the match. Great work finding the opening. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Misses the drive impact. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? The jump in catches them. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. Player blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Genius read. The throw whiffs. Pokes with a medium kick. Target locked and scoop. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Right lead is there, but still anyone's game. Okay, here we go. Blocks on it.
Nice.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Connects with the throw. Side switch in the corner. Connects with medium kick. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach this excellent block. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Drops them hard. Medium kick. Sets up with the jump in. Ooh, what a smart throw. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Reads the jump in perfectly. What are they gonna do? Big time whip! Impact counter! Oh, that was so sick! Burns out! Super art to show up what a PhD and fighters can do for you! Yo, the special forces don't play! Delta Red assault! Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it. There's a burnout. Oh my, the throw tech. Will they get the reactions on display? Are you kidding me? Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Shows the medium kick. Caught their eye on the air. Wow, shut down. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Overdrive arts give moves a big power boost at the cost of using some of the drive gain, so meter management is vital. Can't tech the throw? What's the play here? Sticks the jump in. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. What a clutch side kick there. Nice read with a cannon spike. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? What's the next move? Likely, the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive force. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jumps up. Scrapping it out up close. Can't tech the throw, brushes that off and keeps going. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Drive gauge gap here. Knockdown and... Jumps, barely blocks the jump in. Medium kick hit. This is gonna hurt. It's more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this? Locked on. And it's just enough. Solid read on the ball. Player 1 made all the right moves.
Oh yeah. Respect, youths.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to win?
Are they playing RJ Cammy? But I really don't know what Cammy is doing in terms of her like frame data, because a lot of the moves he's doing I'm not punishing.
Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. What is he thinking here? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Beautiful setup with that attack. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Gets him. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now charges forward, looking to plant them with a pile driver. Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Target locked and scoop. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. The throw is denied. Connects with the throw. Going in. Jumps it, knocked them out of the air. KO. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Will we see our fighters fill each other out or just let it fly in this opening round? Deftly shuts out the jumping. Opts for the throw. All right. Tons of drive and health to work with. Looking for a way to incorporate their drive. Starts with a jump in. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Nice cross-up. Takes a trip. Throws him. What's next? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Knockdown. Player 1, there's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. Jumps up. They were not cleared for takeoff.
We're not clear to take
picks
off.
up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start, looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Oh, they're going for the super art. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Pokes with a medium kick. Breaks through with the throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Grabs him. Steps in for the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Reads their mind and techs the throw. These two fighters are perfectly synced. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Next hit will end the round. Life lead opens up. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive. Gets him. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps in. Gets the jump in. A super art? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Oh, what's this? This is gonna be bad news. It's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Scrapping it out up close. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Player reads the throw and escapes. This is gonna hurt. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Rough tap to close it. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
The kicking belly.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Starts with a jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Just out of range for that throw. Can't tech the throw, takes a trip. Player 2 can't afford KO.
Yeah, can drop it. Shot, that's fucked up.
Let's see if they can
Every
keep it
time
up.
she jump, start second anti-air, and then she just cut it shot. Yeah, that's easy.
Fools 'em. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. The jump in catches
And
them.
then not even anti-air invincible, so can still eat the anti-air when she does it.
Goes for the jump in. Manages to block the jump in attack. Looking to plant him with the power KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Jumps up, crowns him from above. Risky up close scrap still going. A super art. They're going for the super
Nice.
art. Killer Bee spin catches them standing.
Is that an air super or did he do it from the
Player
ground?
2 has the super gauge advantage. Rise in fact misses. Oh, here we go. In with the cross up. All the throw connects. What now? Wall splat into the card break. Player crowns him from above. Low heavy, but no go. A real test of nerves here. How did they read that throw? Genius read with that throw escape. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Walks on it.
Nice.
Closes it out. Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Reacts to the throw. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Good anti-air. Wow, shut down. Goes for the command grab. Taking stock. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Takes a trip. The jump in is denied. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Both fighters are barely alive. Anything could happen here. Jump! Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. This is a prime opportunity to end things, but they decide to play it safe? Medium kick hits. What's the next move? That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? In there! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Throws them to negate the block. That throw will do some good damage. Medium kick. Oh, they're in the corner now. Hits them with a stop and bop. Big throws. Both fighters planning something? The throw is teched. Side switch in the corner. Smart play with the throw. Player 1 has the chance to win, gets the throw out of the hooligan. Smart aggressive play. Oh man, this is a scary range. Huge chance after that wall splash. Can either of these fighters finish the round with it? I'll get them with a quick low kick. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The first round begins. Notes charges forward. Slips the grab.
Oh, where's my punch?
Steps in for the throw. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact.
Oh, that's plus?
Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. Player 1 down to the wire. Very solid corner switch. takes a trip. Life lead opens up. What's their game plan? KO.
Yes.
Player one on the
That was a
board
nice
first
DP.
with the
Nice
win.
DP.
They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
Something.
Turns it
Yeah,
up a notch and
potential that
sends them
one.
to the corner. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Both fighters have plenty of drive to work with, but how they make their approach will be key. It'll be interesting to see how both players utilize their drive game.
What? Is that plus 2?
Gotta
The
be
fuck?
careful not to whip at this range.
Is everything plus dog?
Jumps up, barely blocks the jump in. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Hit them with a
Oh, I swear I pressed the button. I
needs
swear.
to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best.
Oh, I shouldn't have pressed that.
Ah, genius!
Ah, you could have super dog. I never super.
Gets the throw out of the hooligan. What a
Nice.
finish!
Yeah, some shit.
Player one made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger.
You see plus and all that shit. I keep trying to press and she's still hitting me.
So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? That attack landed for a
That was
counter hit.
meaty.
They'll have to decide
That's
how to
plus.
follow up. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner.
Can't understand why everybody has all these plus moves. I thought this wasn't that type of game.
Opts for the throw. What's the play here? Denies that throw attempt. That's what you get when both sides go in on the throw.
Yeah, that's plus. I can't even jump.
Throws up to negate the block. Knockdown.
Plus.
Player one.
Alright, so I know what I have to do now.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Their life is looking critical.
Nice,
and they
nice,
can't
nice,
rely
nice.
too much on drive either. Nice.
Yeah, I know what I have to do now in neutral, but this is.
Player one picks up the first round. That'll give
No,
them
I
a
need to do.
psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
I just need to find out which other moonshot that's plus and
How will
neutral.
they take advantage of everything that's happened up
Good enough
until
that's
now?
where neutral is.
Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone
Yeah, I
speed
should
things
plus
up.
on that. The fuck? Everything should
Still
plus
feeling
fine.
each other out.
And that, I can't anti-air that.
Jumps in. Very solid corner switch. Steals back a chance.
Oh, it's like when you do it low and not plus. Or, oh, when it's not the exit.
Player one has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Which way you gonna block? What'll happen here? Gets the jump
Okay,
in.
okay, I get you. I get you. I get it.
Manages to block the jump in attack. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner. Matt, a super art?
Nice. Okay, I get it now.
Are they actually dead?
Locked on.
And it's just enough. Solid read on the ball. That was a clinic on how
I need to start using standing medium more.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Escapes the
Why
throw,
that
but
move
still
look
in the
different?
corner. Picks out the throw from all the options. Player one.
Like that
pushes the
a
opponent
heavy
to the corner.
or something? Or the ones she be doing wasn't heavy?
Takes the chance to hurt him.
Ah, why
Throws
would-
him. What's next? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Knockdown. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. The quarter makes it hard to escape.
Nice.
What'll be the setup here? Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Heavy punch sends him flying. Player one is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out?
Oh, no, no, no. Okay, I believe I flop that.
Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Quick drop. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Will this super connect? Big counter. Player 2 has the life advantage.
Okay.
Time
I'll
to
use
sit
the
on the
8
lead.
dragon.
Breaks the block with a
That
throw.
one.
Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Not much life. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Uses their drive to maximize, kept their composure, and pulled out the combo at just the right time. This is the final round. Let's find the
Stop.
final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Anti-air in the clutch. Player 2 with a slight lead. The drive impact doesn't work. Player 2 is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. Link sets up with the jump in. Burns
No.
out. The throw.
That's not what I wanted
Player
to
2
do.
is a
Seriously.
burnout. This can lead to some big damage. A rare chance here. They gotta do something. Player 1, a back throw for damage and vital positioning. Sticks out a kick. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. There's a burnout. Great job in escaping. And whip. They're wide open. I can't believe it. Big hit.
My loyal fans! That's a lot of fight there.
Gotta play it safe. Go
My loyal fans! Oh, I love that super to work. Every time I get level 3, I want to do it.
Player 1 straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation.
My loyal fans!
Not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Looking to
Alright,
plan
come,
up
see your
with the
stand.
power. Player 2 can build off this lead. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner, capitalizes on every mistake, and picks up the perfect KO. Player 2 picks up
Huge
the
everyone
first
going.
round. They'll want to keep the
And
ball
shad.
going. Shows a medium kick. Who's going to start?
Oh, why was that at 360? I didn't do that. Some fight
Open
game,
up
man.
chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Goes for the jump.
Nice
read,
DP.
and it's fight. Player 1, there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Still slugging it out.
Nice
experiencing burnout.
DP.
Quick breather. They're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? The overhead denied.
Oh,
Okay,
what is that?
and hug off. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe.
What is that drill she doing? What is that drill? She's doing a drill that looks weird. I don't know if it's a heavy or what. What is the difference with that drill?
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. We are here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking?
Hey, thanks for the follow, Pablo.
Reads the throw and shuts it down. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive.
She's doing a drill and I don't know what the hell that drill is.
Both sides have full drive and plenty of health.
I need to know what the properties are on that.
Knockdown. From up above. Reads them.
Yo, Pablo Diablo. Pablo, oh god.
Sets the tone with that win.
Yeah, he's taking some risks, but I'm not sure what the properties are because she's plus on a lot of stuff. I didn't know that she was plus on her moves like that.
Connects with medium kick, looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Target locked and scoop. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive move.
Too much hard reads, Andrew. Too much hard
Genius
read.
read with that throw escape. Player 1 needs
Too much hard read, Andrew. I need to stop the hard read business. I was hoping that he was going to jump.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of
Yeah, the not rush down. I mean the drive rush. Yeah, it is good. Basically the universal.
Will we see our
Universal
fighters fill each other
option.
out, or just let it fly
Yeah,
and
she
go
can
for
cut
the
that short like that. Yo, Kami seems very good in this. I'm kind of
Plenty of
surprised.
time left. How's the match gonna play out? Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the
Nice
play?
DP.
Well-timed command throw there. is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or KO? Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
Ew, too late.
Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Double lariat, and now? How will they manage their drive?
Nah, that's plus. Okay, okay. I had to try. I didn't know. I wasn't sure. I had to try.
Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Hold your breath. Backed into the corner. What setup do they have? Experiencing burnout. Target locked and scoop. Okay, here we go.
Oh god.
Last round, people.
I got hit.
Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Start. This is gonna hurt. Connects with medium kick.
Yeah, what is that? What is that move?
Hits them with a stopping bomb.
What is that move she doing?
Gotta be careful not to move.
Somebody tell me what the hell that move is.
Sides getting ready.
I know it's blocking out your words, Pablo. I don't know what that trajectory
This is
change
where
is
smart
you're
meter
talking
management
about.
is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Connects with the throw. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Quick medium poke. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Keeps it. Oh, the throw connects. Okay, here we go. Ah, genius read with that throw escape. Getting up close and personal. Oh my, the throw tech. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Pokes with a kick. A jump. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to center stage. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? In attack range. Sticks out a kick. What are they gonna do?
Nice. Nice, nice.
Oh, hits the critical arc. They gotta bust out the protractors, bust out the rulers, and think of a plan while
He's
this
gonna
man
jump.
plays out.
Told you.
They are done. Player 2 clinches the win, but that could have been anyone's game.
No, he's doing some moves that like the regular moves, but it's like he's delaying them. I don't know if it's a charge or what, and I don't know if if the frames are different.
Cuts them down.
I'm kind of confused where she does it. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner.
No, the man DP and it missed.
Whipping a drive impact opens a huge window to get punished. Jump in, finds the mark. Life lead opens up. So they break forward
Nice
to pressure the
DP.
opponent. Does a good job of pushing back. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Ah, burnout activates. Player
Oh,
2
God.
can't afford mistakes without that drive boost.
That's not what I'm doing. I'm not doing that kick. I'm doing the back kick, but because of Street Fighter 5, I'm so used to holding forward. I'm trying to punish. That's what I'm trying to do. Alright, good. That was too far.
Holds out with the block. Target locked and scoop. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been
Nice
some
grab.
back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Scrapping it out
Good
up
grab.
close. Going in, player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Oh,
This dead. This is dead.
not letting that go unpunished. Going for the conclusive kill with
Yeah, I don't know the frame data. It's just messing with my head every time he does it. I'm wondering what the fuck is this. But it looks like she kind of pauses before she does it. She's not doing it like the same time. I'm not too sure.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Will we see our fighters fill each other out or just let it fly?
What the? Yeah, see there? I thought it looked like she was going to jump and then she just do a move. Like, what the fuck?
Low kicks are a no-go. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Player two
No, it's not what I
is working
wanted
with
to
a
do.
less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Takes a trip. Player one can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings. Brushes that off and keeps going. Jump. Good job blocking the jump in. Good. KO. Player two picks up the always important first round.
I'm not sure because I've been pressing my buttons and I'm getting hits, so they're not negative. I'm always pressing. Basically, how I fight when I just fighting a character that I don't know, I press. And when I get hit, I know I can't press there. But she's literally beating me on all my presses.
Going in.
So that means that she plus.
Needs to use the threat of the corner here. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Still slugging it out at this range. Jumps. Throws.
Grab.
Smart play with the throw.
Nice.
Amazing! Anti-air in the clutch. Player one is in a very good spot. Barely reads the jump in perfectly. Knew the throw was coming. This is gonna hurt. They gotta closes it out.
Really, I've not tried to do that kick. I'm so used to fucking Street Fighter 5. I press it forward to do that kick. That's what's causing that wheel
They're
kick shit.
still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. We're here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking? Got their eye on the air. Consistent
Ooh,
anti-air
that's
is huge
good.
because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. Reads them. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Like needed, the big play does it.
Hey, Gervy, what is she doing when she's doing those moves that like she pause? What is that? Because I'm trying to figure it out. Like she has a regular drill kicks and shit, and then she's doing one that she pause. She even did one with the DP. I don't know if it's a stance or what the fuck. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like she pause. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Double lariat. Quick drop. They both have full drive gauges to work with. It'll be interesting to see how both players utilize their drive gauge to dictate the terms of the match. Double lariat and now breaks the block with a throw. What'll happen here? Connects with medium kick.
Oh, I pressed it. I swear. I pressed it. I swear I pressed it.
Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Shows the medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. This can lead to some big damage.
Wow, I hate the fact that that is not
All the throw connects.
anti-air invincible.
There's a burnout. Player one, that's gonna leave him rattled. You need
I am almighty.
Player two was an absolute beast in that match.
Probably I just pressed it late, I don't know. But I swear I pressed it there. I actually use two buttons on mine. A lot of people tell me that if I bind it to one button, it'll probably be faster.
Not having the cross up. Track that jump nicely. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? That was a solid anti-air.
Nice.
Trips him up. Player two chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Got their eye on the air. Solid blocking. Very solid corner switch.
I am almighty.
Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Look at this body of iron. Zangief is such a like comic relief character. I swear.
Shows the medium kick. To jump in, catch
And it's not
takes them
that
all
move
the way
not
to the
being
corner.
anti-air
Good job
or
here in giving themselves a
are
chance to gain
invincible
the
to
upper
air
hand.
attacks is fucked.
Medium kick hits. Scrapping
And
it
it's
out
the
on
mere
the
fact that
post.
they can go behind him now make it even worse.
Connects with medium kick. Whiffs the impact. Hits him.
Oh god. I got bopped. Got bopped again.
Player one will look to apply pressure here. Oh, sniped! Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Will this super art do anything? The super doesn't
Nothing,
hit.
nothing.
That's not
I
gonna
get
hit.
nothing for that.
Reds it cleanly.
Yeah, that's what you get for trying to do fuckery.
Expect to see some fireworks.
That was fuckery. If I wasn't doing level 3, it don't make sense to do nothing right there, so.
Medium kicks. Barely. Ah, genius read with that throw escape. Denies the jump in. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Here comes a big combo. Throw tag. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Not looking good.
Yeah, the
corner's
EX
a
is
bad place to
plus.
be. Throw is denied. What
Need
a
to remember that.
Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space. Big
Nice.
time
Nice
whip.
about that.
Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Player 2 drops them from the air. Sticks out a kick. What are they gonna do? Reach out and hug them.
Reach out and hug him.
Player, oh my God, lost.
Oh no, he did shit. He didn't do anything.
Excellent read. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible?
Oh god.
Over. Player 1 straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation.
Oh yeah.
Not over yet.
What's
Believe
that?
it's time for that run back.
Oh, you know which move I'm not using.
Sneaks in above.
Nice.
Spiral hits. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. They get
Nice.
driven into the wall.
The
breaking
heavy
their
point
guard.
deals.
Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Very solid corner switch. A little
Nice.
too greedy there.
You know when to
Throws
jump.
them
Put
to
on.
negate the block.
Nice, nice,
KO.
nice.
Player 1 picks up the always important first round.
And the thing is,
They'll
I
want to
can't
keep
do
the ball
that
rolling.
arm too close, so set him up for the anti-air because he can jump behind
Some
my
big juicy
barrier.
damage on that counter
So
hit.
stupid.
Player 2 was completely shut out in that last round. They really need to think about whether to press on with their current game plan or change up their playstyle a bit. Still scrapping for control of the space. Smart play with the throw. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Looking to plan him with a pile driver. Quick breather. Can they create an opportunity? Burns out. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Both fighters draw super hard incoming. Their
What
eyes
the
are hanging on
fuck?
thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drop pass. The game's right there.
Oh
With
boy.
critical arc. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Reach out and hug them.
No, that's not a bug. It just don't hit behind him. That's the crap. And it doesn't do anti-air very well, so that's why it missed.
Out of the air. Quick medium pulse. Cannon
Nice
spike.
DP.
Jump. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Looking for a hole. Clutch anti-air. Medium kick. Here comes the corner pressure and whip.
Oh, the man grabbed me out of my 360. Man grabbed me out of my 360. Can't believe that.
Oh, they switch sides. Burns out. Both absolutely refusing to give up. Drive impact misses. I can't believe it.
I tried to move.
The buffet is open.
Oh god, the grab. I could have come out of that, you know.
Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Keeps them out. Smart play with the throw. Good work staying in throw range there. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump-in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Their life is looking critical, and they can't...
Medium. I messed up.
Neither of them willing to back off here.
I messed up.
That slight doubt is all it took.
Protect the skies on the time was that. Oh, standing jab. Yeah. I actually tried standing jab, but he's beating me with his jab.
So they must be thinking of a counter. Throws them to negate the block.
I think sometimes I try standing jab too far.
For the grab. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Medium kick.
See? That was just standing grab and then beat me with approaching medium punch. Medium kick, sorry. So that's why I don't like doing it all the while.
Breaks the block with a throw. That throw will do some good damage. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Smart play with a throw. Knockdown, and their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first?
I can't anti-air it with that. That's so sucky.
What'll happen here? Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Oh, here we go. Player
No!
They just choked it up.
Oh, I missed both.
Quick breather.
DP, please. DP the dog.
Finds the target.
Thank you. I asked for it. I asked for him to DP. I asked. Granted my wish.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. They can open up this round big by converting this punish count. That should teach them you can't
Oh,
just
so that standing medium kick is not cancelable. I
don't want to
see.
get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna eat tons of damage.
Okay, I see. Alright, may I find out a little bit. I find out. Finding out some shit.
Holds out with the block.
Finding out some shit.
KO.
So whenever she look into the standing medium kick, I can actually grab and cut that.
Let's see
If
they
I do
can
it
keep
early,
up.
it look kind of fast. You know, look like she can cancel that one then.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
Nice
Cannon spike? Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range.
Grab.
Big throws. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Headbutt. Connects with medium kick. Medium kick hits. Medium kick. Going in. This can lead to some big damage. Player 1 hits them with a stop.
Oh. Gosh.
This is the
Press too
final
late,
round.
dog.
Expect to see some fireworks. A jump drops him hard. Checks with a medium kick. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open, looking to plant him with a pile driver. Okay, here we go. Plenty of health, full gauges, let's go. Amazing! This can lead to some big damage. Player 1 can't let them shoot their shot.
Good.
Hit that with confidence.
Time to get serious.
Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super.
Let's go!
They got him.
Yeah, Champions League final.
Player 2
If only Inter Milan wins,
in that match.
then it would have been it would be a perfect weekend.
They're still hungry. Both sides
Yeah,
stepping
Man
into
City with the
rematch.
treble. Man City with
Time
the
to get
treble.
down to business.
It
The
wouldn't be
first round
nice.
starts now.
Oh, good DP.
This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
Nice. Man is
What's their
mashing
game plan
there.
at this critical stage? Well-timed command throw there. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Player 1 chases
I
them
hate the fact that this is not
with the life gap opening up.
Anti-air
They need to
involved
lean
out.
hard on their drive usage. in a dire situation. They can't afford any mistakes. KO.
Hate the fact that this is not anti-air involved.
Player two
Oh, you're an
turns
Inter
around
fan?
like a
Wow.
thief in the night. What else can they get away
Well,
with?
if you're an Inter fan, that means you can't be a Wagonist because Inter doesn't win shit. But
This round
Oh, that's
is so
good.
important. You can feel the
could have
intensity in the air.
crossed that down.
Player two had an impressive
You.
round while managing
Thank
their
you for not
time.
doing anything.
They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range.
Yes, the jump. Me read the jump. I'ma never pile. My jump headbutt pile in the dog.
So, what's next? Both fighters planning something? Player one will look to apply pressure here. Heavy punch sends him flying.
Yes, man. You know the DP would have come out this time. I was looking for the
So good at
EX
whip
DP.
punishing. Player two took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Holds out with the block.
Oh, low kick takes you out of that.
You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here?
Nice.
Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive.
Nice DP.
Does
yes.
not want to get stuck in the corner. Player one is just about out of drive after that. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Life lead opens up.
Nah, the man is holding up, dog.
What's their game?
Why y'all
plan?
keep
This
holding
critical
up?
stage.
Take the grab the dog. That's plus.
Headbutt.
That is plus. Why is everything plus? Dog, I hate this bitch.
Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Shows a medium kick. Jumps up. You've got to be mindful of reach. Hits him with a stopping block. Target lock.
Stop and wow.
Both fighters have a full super meter on deck.
Jump.
The winner will be the one who
No, he never
planning
jumped.
something. Checks with a medium.
No, the man never
They're
jumped.
in the corner now. No running away. Perfect execution.
Nice,
with the
nice,
anti-air.
nice, nice.
Are we gonna see a comeback here? There's a burnout. Gotta do better than that. Impact squash. Looking for a hook. The overhead denied. Closes in. What a finish.
I wish they had jumped, dog. I just wanted.
Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves.
I said RJ isn't scared to die. No problem.
They're still hungry. Both
Better when they're not
sides stepping
scared.
up for the rematch. So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Blocks the jump in. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Goes for the surprise rush in. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Both fighters are looking for a way to fill up their super hard reach.
Oh, that's what you did?
Meter with the
Really?
best opportunity to deal huge damage, but that's easier said than done.
Nice.
Look at the damage they can pump out with the combo. Things are heating up. With the life gap open, brings out.
Nice.
How is this gonna work out for them? In a direct.
Oh.
Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Psychological advantages, right?
Jumps, reads them. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Jumps in. Oh, they're in the
What?
corner now. No
Can
running
jump
away.
out of that?
Going in.
No, why that never catch? Wasn't she right in front of me?
Good damage.
Fuck.
Blocks it. Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. Not close enough for the throw. Barely hits him with a stopping block. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here.
Never DP, dog.
Jumps up. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Jumps, drops him hard. Reads the throw and escapes. Checks with a medium kick. Sets up with the jump in. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save this and lead to some big damage.
You know, I need to do the drive rush after that. I keep doing the punches, but not the drive rush because I don't catch a combo yet.
Gets out of there with a backdash.
That's the only reason why I'm not doing it. I can jab it. I never know I can jab it. It's a dog. Honestly, me I lose to this thing. I don't know so nothing. One thing could the day that the shot for. Tell me what to do. I have never played this character before. This version, Super that's this version.
Shows a medium kick. Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the opening they want. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How hits him?
Yes, got him.
Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Knockdown and looking for a hold. Knew the throw was coming. Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Ooh,
nice.
What a smart throw. Okay, here we go. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Shot! At the midway point of nothing.
Yes, man. Got him. Got him.
Explosive move like this is why you play Senki. Buckle in.
Let's go.
Player one sees the overhead coming. Any throw will whiff at that range.
This will hurt.
Player two was an absolute beast in that match.
Alright, I'm stopping at 20, RJ.
Best believe it's time for that run back. The first round begins. No time to say
No, that's not what I did. Why the
Time to
fuck
go
is
all
going on here?
in. Reacts to the throw. These two fighters are perfectly synced. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Jump in finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Gets the jump in.
Nice.
Knockdown. This is a real back and forth match for Restream. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Looking to plant him with the power. The big play does it.
The big play does
Player
it.
two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player two,
Nice DP. Yo, it's crazy that that DP does a side switch. I like it.
Jump. Headbutt.
Nice jump
Full
kick.
on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can
Nice.
keep the corner pressure up. Jumps up in with the crossover. There's a
Oh, I missed.
both sides getting ready.
Nice, nice.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a jump in. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Shows a medium kick. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Dangerous situation. All the throw connects. Amazing. What are they gonna do? Ooh, what a smart throw. What now? With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Jump! This is gonna hurt.
Mirror, do jump.
Jump! Drives it back, misses.
No!
Refusing to give up ground. Player
Oh,
one needs to use their drive moves to have any chance.
nice, nice,
Wall
nice.
flat into the guard break. Player one with the rhythm owning that space. They're just gonna go for it with this
Dog. Yo.
Right there. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it.
Dog, the fuck was that? Dog, seriously? What is that super for? Yo, is that the anti-air super or what? What is that super for? Dog, I read it that perfectly. And look what that's such crap. Yo, better them never give that super then. Why them giving that super? That super is so such crap. That's bullshit.
Closes the gap for the grab. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Good anti-air. Consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. In there!
Yeah!
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological
Yeah, specific
advantage.
scenario is shit. Why specific scenario? Why not just work when the man jump? Man was like more in range than I don't know if there's anybody else more in range than him. Actually, not even that works as anti-air. I really thought the reason why it didn't work as anti-air is because it was no, sorry, not as anti-air. I thought the reason why it didn't hit behind it is because it was so good as an anti-air.
This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Just goes for it at this range.
Of course she's safe. Of course she's safe after doing a level 1 super. Dog, that would have been too much as a one straight if the game never robbed me a while ago. Game legit robbed me.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. Well-timed command throw there. Player 2 has the life lead.
What the hell?
They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. The big play does it.
Of course, both his supers are specific, but the super on the ground works. The ground supers work. If he does a projectile and you do the super, he gets it. If you do the level 3 super and he's in front of you, he gets hit. He jumps in the air and you do the air super, it misses. That's crap.
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Was looking for that jump attack. Drive gauge man is looking to plant him with a pile driver. Medium kick hits.
DP, please. You don't want DP. I don't want to DP. I have to force him to DP, right? Alright. I'm gonna force him to DP.
Target locked and scoop. Player 1 is barely overhead, but it won't work. No escaping that.
RJ, I'm stopping at 20.
No time to finish that fight.
Well, it should have been 20 now.
Right back into the rematch.
I was robbed.
Close to done yet. Will we see our fighters fill each other out or just let it fly in this opening round? Opts for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Player 2 with the life lead. There's still a lot of fighting to the end.
Nice.
It's anyone's match. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. They trade hits, and now
DP? Why you not DP'd?
with the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Solid throw tag. Takes them all the way to the corner KO.
Why you not DP, dog? DP!
On the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The jump in catches them. Okay, they trade hits. Jumps.
Nice.
Jumps up. Jumps in. They block the overhead and player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Still
No. What was that?
They've knocked them out of the air.
Nice. Why is it doing that?
Life left. Shows the medium kick. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player target locked and scoop.
How much? How much from here?
Real test of nerves here.
Dog! What a fucking stuff! Good one, dog. If you never do that, dog, you'd have been scooped.
Medium poke. Medium kick hits. Heavy punch sends him flying. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score.
Nice.
The drive impact doesn't work. Shrugs that off. Screw pile driver. There's no escape. Oh, here we go.
No, I'm pressing. Oh, medium kick is medium kick. Medium kick, target. Medium kick. A medium kick is not cancelable, so.
Know what can happen here. Medium kick into.
Jump, please. I want him to jump. Bombat. Bombat. Alive. Yeah, that looks sick. That looks sick.
I can't believe it.
I'm gonna try the jump super just one more time, see if it works. If it don't work this time, I'll never try it again.
Medium kicks. Beats them. This is gonna hurt.
Oh, that is plus when it hits. Man can heavy punch.
One delivers the upset. That's one for the replay. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that rundown. Quick medium poke. Looks to drop him to earth. Good judgment there. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Opts for the throw. Steps in for the throw. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player one can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find
grab.
openings to use their drive. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Knockdown. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner.
Nice
Getting into the
DP.
end game now. It's getting tense. Check. Oh! Cleans up the round.
You're mine.
Powerful drive impact. Player two hits up the always important first round.
Look at this big old muscle right here.
Immediate jumping. Everything up
Yeah, I
until
need
now,
to
and everything from
punish
here
that
on out
better.
is so vital. Jumps. You gotta be careful not to whip at this range.
Nice.
Dashes forward. Throws him. What's next? Both fighters planning something? Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Player two. will
Jump.
look
Yes, please catch him now, please. Buy you. But don't. Must not use that ever again. Never.
Life lead is there. Oh, what's this?
Never. But not use back that super there. That super there is bullshit.
Player one holding.
That super is bullshit.
Chance here. They gotta do something. Player two can't use anything.
That super is bullshit. Bullshit. See, that was perfect. A bullshit super. Bullshit super. Bullshit super. Worst super ever.
This is it.
Bullshit super. That is bullshit.
Player one won out those close scuffles.
Bullshit
Now they gotta have
super.
a plan for the next round. Still slugging it out at this range. Both are ready to put this and lead to some big damage. Nothing stops this train. How did they read that throw? Excellent block. Quick medium poke. A jump in. Anti-air in the clutch. Anticipated that throw. A jump. Not in range. Genius read with that throw escape.
Jump. Oh, I'm still trying it. Oh, why am I still trying it? I promised I wouldn't use it to the dad. I promised I wouldn't use it. I promised I wouldn't use it and I'm still using it. I deserve to die. Dog, the super sucks so bad. Yo, GG's. Yo, the super sucks so bad. The super is the worst. Yo, GG's, RJ. Yo, Bookie 69, respect for the follow. Yo, this super sucks so bad. Yo, this super sucks so bad. This is the worst I've ever seen. Where is this? Yeah. Yeah, that super is useless, bro. Like, I don't know where that super is from, but super is the worst super I've seen in a very long time. The super does not work when the man jumps, and the super only works when he jumps. Like literally, all those angles he jumped at, supposed to catch, dog. This is ridiculous. Yeah, Superman said I just line of play, but they're the best.
Cammy standing heavy punches +1 and heavy spinning knuckles is +2 on block.
Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Round 1. Fight.
Takes it, crowns him from above. Very slick with the combo.
Yeah, just reading some messages.
Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. 3-bolt ices him.
1,200 shit. Enough money that's in that.
The fighters are at a
Bridging
What's
a
going
paint
on
one
in your
fence. Well, not paint, you know, put the little brown thing on it. I don't remember when.
Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Life lead is open.
That's a you fibber.
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock.
Oh, this character looks
Fireball
cheap
from a
as
very
fuck.
long range. What's next here? Next hit will end the round. Good job blocking the
And when I say this character, I mean JP, and I'm talking about DJ, because I know DJ cheap as fuck, but as we're talking about JP this time.
A blade forward jump there to start. 3-bolt ices him.
Yo,
Player
here,
2
here.
can build off this lead. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Jump.
Baby. Baby. Oh, whoa. E. Music, the level 3. Let's see how much life it takes. The counter. Oh, I'm counter and then grab. Okay. Ooh, full screen. You're supposed to be able to jump those though, you can jump the ghosts. Ah, nice anti-air. Mess up.
They gotta dig down deep here. Hugs nothing but air. Sticks out a kick. Drops him hard. The jump does him dirty. How did they anticipate that jump in? Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one. Fight.
We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Still very early in the round. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Trips them up. The low kick is blocked. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Solid blocking. Tracks them with a projectile. Got their eye on the air. Departure! From up above. In there! Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Not having the cross-up. That was tricky. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Taking stock. Jumps in. Throws them. What's next? Going in? Player one can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Both fighters clamp jackknife maximum clutch cream through him. Still slugging it out at this range. Throw is denied. What a read!
What a read!
KO.
You
The
bastard!
final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Yo, JP look mad still, you know. I like how JP plays in this.
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Knock them out of the air.
Oh, you like Manon? Yo.
Get that jumping out of here.
Yeah, Geef is trash. Like, the reason why Geef is trash is because, alright, let me tell you, some of the moves that should be good are horrible. I mean, oh, she is, but Zangief, yeah. Manon is actually a better grappler, like, hands down. Manon is a better grappler. Manon has better neutral. Manon has just as good damage, you know. So once you have that down, and her moves make sense, her moves work. I was playing a set a while ago. I used the anti-air super twice, and the 2 times I used the anti-air super was predicted. I did it by predicting the jump, did it, and everything looked lined up perfectly, and it still missed. Can't understand that. That's trash. And then the lariat. The lariat is his main anti-air move. He probably has one move that can work as an anti-air, which is the standing heavy kick, which is you have to be god to use that heavy kick as an anti-air because it's so slow and it's so, you know. But anyway, I'm just giving him the benefit of the doubt that can be used as an anti-air. But there's only anti-air move, which is the lariat. It is not anti-air invincible. It's not invincible to air attacks. And it doesn't hit behind him anymore, so you can cross him up. And it is slow, it has a startup. Yo, brother, not even the EX1. If the EX1 could hit behind him and be invincible to air moves, then I'd be okay with that. But it doesn't. That is shit. Now, you see, when I just started playing the game, when you're talking about 9 frames to 18 frames, when I just started playing the game, I thought the reason why they did that was because they were trying to balance him. But now playing him more, nah, bro. Slackness. They They did my boy bad. So what they seem to have been trying to do was just make him a beast. Once he throws you, like you're close to death. That's what they tried to make him do. But if he can't get close to you, then him can't throw you. Like literally almost half the cast right now can keep Zangief out without a projectile. And that is crap. That is crap. You can't have half of the cast keeping out Zangief without a projectile. They can just use neutral and keep Zangief out. That's bullshit. Pretty much, in order for Zangief to keep on you, Zangief have to utilize all his meter. If you're not utilizing your meter or not, with Zangief, you're not going to get it. That's crap. But anyway, I like the struggle boss. Zangief was not the character I wanted to use. I actually just used Zangief because I didn't have time to practice. Because when the game just came out, I was all up and down the place, very busy. I was doing some refurbishing in my house. Basically, not even done yet. So I couldn't get to stream, I couldn't get to play. So when I did get to play and I got like a half an hour, I just used Zangief because I already understood Zangief's moves. And he wasn't like a combo heavy monster, so I didn't need to do a lot of combos to it. So that's why I started with Zangief. But really, I wanted to use Marisa, Manan, and I just can't get to use them yet, but eventually in the coming days. Marisa, Manan, E Honda, those are the characters. I used E Honda in Street Fighter 5. And E Honda was not as good as he is in this game, but he was decent. But yeah, brother. My name must stress me. And this game, I like this game though. I like how this game is very neutral heavy. Like how neutral is played in this game, I like it. But it's just that some characters going to struggle. Like this character JP, I think this character is pretty cool, but if you're using certain characters against JP, you're definitely going to have a hard time. Like Zangief. I don't see Zangief beating JP. Like unless the JP character is like not great. Like Zangief kind of works like grappler in DNF. He will lose the game and then he can, engineer a comeback pretty quickly. But it's very difficult for Zangief to engineer a comeback in this game. It's easy to jump out of throws. It's just easy to get away. And he's slow. Anyway, not going to cry about this anymore. It's futile. Wait, why nobody playing? Why nobody playing? Ain't nobody playing, dog. In JP.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Let's see what they try to do here.
I was hyped for him too.
Checking their opponent.
Ow.
Anticipates the overhead. Not much damage dealt so far.
Nice.
They may be looking for an opening to run with.
Whoa.
How are they going to deal damage?
Okay.
What's the play here? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position.
That kick should have caught him, but fine, it's fine. I'm alive.
They decide to hang
I'm
back
alive,
and
I'm
make their
alive.
game plan. Anything could happen here. Spikes him with three glove. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Jumps up.
I did crap.
This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. The kick hits.
I almost died.
Player 1 picks up the always important.
Oh, sorry. Ariega.
Are we going to see some fireworks?
Ooh, 2 hits. Crap. Nice.
Ooh, that last round went right down to the wire. We don't know who's going to win, but with both fighters evenly matched, any small mistake is going to end up being
Ah, nice. That was nice.
Raise them with the embrace. Their spacing is so on point. Picks the air.
What?
Throwing some shade.
Nice.
Departure. Spikes them with three gloves. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of
Jump,
the
please
stage.
jump.
Hits them with a stopping bomb. both fighters planning something? No
That's what I wanted you to
no
do.
signs of letting up from out-
Oh, he has an EX1 of that. Shit.
Their life is hanging by a thread. Uses the teleport. Both sides getting ready.
Ah, nice jump, dog. Nice jump. Yo, that counter is OD.
Fighter has it in them to grind out the win. Jumps.
Nice.
Golden break. You can't block those. Player 2 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Low heavy. The overhead denied.
Got him.
Driver with no escape. Ooh, you never know. Got him. Mix up time. How did they read that throw?
Oh God.
Some an embrace.
I didn't-
They are not getting
I'm
close
not
to
ready
each
for
other.
that. I'm never ready for that move, dog.
Where's the go? Nothing stops this train.
Got him.
Noticeable life lead is a comeback.
That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to super. Don't die. Don't die yet. Don't die yet, dog. Don't die yet. Don't die yet. I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you.
So close. The next moves are gonna be crucial.
Got him.
Done.
Got him.
Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Godzarus, I got
They're
that.
still hungry.
Wait.
Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps.
Yes, man. Now work 2 times. And 1 time alone, them think they work for me. But I try that.
Player 1 has the life advantage. Time to
Nice.
sit on the lead. Still slugging it out here. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down.
Back off, dude. Back off.
Good job blocking the jump in.
I
Showing us
told
the
you,
jump
only
combination
once.
They can beat. Nice cross up. Knockdown. Player 2 is almost dead, but some
Oh, good one, good
and
one.
a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Hanging on for dear life.
Oh, I hate that grab now. I hate that.
Some are low on health and are playing
Hate it.
very hot comes
Oh.
to pick up the win.
I hate that grab, dog. Grab is getting the out. I think he's doing the regular ghost and
With
it's
the
just
first
throw.
round, but they can't get complacent.
Yes,
The next
yes,
round is
yes.
beginning. What's gonna happen now?
Alright, nice. See
Player
you
2
mixing it
did
up.
a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Neither fighter is willing
Nice.
to back down from this exchange.
Look at this little trick Tangy players. Jump short. One more jump, please. Just one more. Thank you. Oh god, I did the wrong stick.
Sees the overhead coming. You've got to be mindful of reaching. Springs forward with the drive rush. Goes to the air. The low kick hits. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the pack your bags? We're going to Siberia. Oh, here we come.
Got him.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? The throw is denied. What a read.
Yes, man.
Target locked and
For all the Exaggy players, jump feed short and just empty jump. Let them anti-air the skies. And then the next time you jump, jump in medium kick.
plenty of help. Full gauges.
Got him.
The overhead denied. Player 1 is in a very good spot.
No, I missed.
They just choked it up. Player 2 needs to use their drive moves to have any chance of a comeback.
Nice.
Hard.
Nice. One more. Yes, thank. Oh, oh, dog. Why did I miss the thing myself?
Looking for a hole.
Jump. Thank you. Oh, dog.
What a finish.
You're a little ghost.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put
You gave
up
me
a
too much
real
time with that third night. Showed me too many
They're
times
still
with that
hungry.
ghost.
Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Ow.
Spikes him with 3 gloves.
Ow.
Nice block on the overhead. Sticks the jump in. You can open
I
up
thought
chances
I
to
did the
big
Lariat,
damage
but
by
my
fading
bad,
something
my
out,
bad.
getting that opening, and then jumping in. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger.
Wow, that was nice. That was nice.
Into this combo for more damage. No more drive gauge.
Sorry, my bad.
Throwing some shade. Player 1 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. Who will capitalize on an opening first? KO!
Got him, got him.
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Who's going to pick?
Good throw, good throw.
Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Misses the grab. Gets the jump in. Burnout activates. Player 1 has an empty drive lead. This is a very drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Revolt? Not much life difference. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? We are at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Burnout dissipates. There picks the air.
Throw, dog.
Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Impact squash. Oh, Russian handshake. Gotta be careful.
Unless this dead. I'm sorry. My loyal fans.
Gonna kill, no doubt about it.
No remorse.
Oh, they got him.
Let me turn my lights on.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Trades them.
Ah, it crossed
Brings
open.
it all together. Decent damage. What's next? Ooh, will they hit, with, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? Player 1 down to the wire. Intercept. Anti-air finish. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Throws them. What's next?
That throw is so weird,
Player
dog.
2 has
Weird.
a slight life lead that they may sit on. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Looking to plant him with a pile drive. The engagement here will have a few counters with Amnesia. Nice read. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Both fighters planning something?
Nice.
Still slugging it out at this range. Throwing some shade. Checks with a medium kick. Departure. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Brushes that off and keeps going. Both overhead, but it won't work.
You know better try to do it now. Me alone for
Looking
that.
for a chance. Oh my god, they
Jeez.
just pumped it up. Sets up with the jump in. A jump in?
Oh, good one. Oh god, that was too far.
You can't block those.
Nice.
What now? The overhead denied. This is a critical moment. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Almost out of time. Uses the teleport.
Oh, I tried to super, but the man crossed me up. That was nice.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Starts things off with a jump in. Who will come out on top in this final round?
Nice.
Which way you gonna block?
Nice.
Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Nails the 3 ball. Player 2 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? The critical obscures them. Who will set the bait at this range? Ooh, you never know what can. Oh, that's the air throw? How did they read that throw? Amazing! Impact squash. Down on life. They gotta make a move. Okay, nobody blink.
Nice. Nice. I lost that one.
Player two.
I was rushing it too much. Rushing this guy too much.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Jump. Throws them to negate the block.
Get it.
Closes the gap for the grab. The cross-up connect.
Alright. So I'm gonna like
Player one
read that.
has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. The super
Alright, good heavy kick.
This
Nice.
is a drive rush here to steal their turn. Taking stock. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Feeling out the spacing. Trying to read each other here. Okay, creating some space here. Player one is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll
Yes,
need to
man.
be very
Yes.
careful.
Love it.
Looking to plan them with a pile drive.
I love it.
Player
Man said this is
picks up the
fame.
first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Yeah, RJ, you wouldn't like that. A bit
Immediate jump
walk it like that.
Who's going to start things
Kinda.
off?
Ow.
Nice tech. That tech's what you get when both sides go in on the throw. Target locked and scoop. Player one can build off this lead. Orbalan. Still scrapping for control of this
Ah,
space.
I hate this guy. Huh?
Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. This is where smart meter management is going to come
Alright,
into play. Our fighters will need to
Once I
defend
reach
carefully.
close to him, I'm just holding up,
Player
so I
two
need to know
just
what to
put
do.
themselves on equal footing with that super. Nobody blink. The engagement here will knock down. Here comes the mix-up.
Yes.
Looking to plan 'em with a pile drive. KO.
My standstill shimmy, what I call it.
Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
He messed up. So,
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see
show
match.
me everything you have.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. That was a solid anti-air. They knew that throw was coming. These two fighters are perfectly synced. Goes for the command grab. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Reads them. Next hit will end the round. With the live KO. Player one on the board first with the win.
Sure.
They'll want to
That's
keep the pressure
unspeakable.
on.
No.
They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Can't tech the throw? Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player one.
No, my bad.
Still slugging it out
That was
at this
my
range.
bad.
Jumps. Shows a medium kick.
And it's BP.
Throws them. Going in. Checks with a medium kick. Connects with the throw. A real test of nerves here. Medium kick into. Dangerous range here. Barely blocks the jump in. Too far for the throw to connect. Closes it out.
Loses it out.
Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Reads them. 1 has the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. That drive impact is blocked. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Taking stock. Does a good job of pushing back. And that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. One picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Throws them. What's next? Good work staying in throw range there. Both fighters want to establish themselves early. Takes a big gamble and rips on a
no block-ins.
Knockdown and gets the throw out of the hooligan. Smart aggressive play there. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. What's the next move? Player 1 is in a what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. What'll happen here? Experiencing burnout. Player 2, how will they utilize this? This is gonna hurt. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Amazing! Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Flatline zone. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Porsche Dynamite.
Here comes a new challenger.
Dynamite.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
DJ, another character that is gonna knowledge shit me
Let's see what
hard.
they try to do here in the first round. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Buy some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here.
Oh, what's good?
Neither of them willing to back off here. Gets Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Sure.
Round 2. Fight.
Rips the slasher out.
What is plus on that? Okay. Okay.
Connects with
plus on that.
medium kick. Still very early in the round. They're still feeling each other out. Jump.
That was my
Barely
bad.
blocks the jump in.
What the fuck?
Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage.
So that is like you can fake the move in the ear, dog.
Looking for a chance.
Alright, it's plus on that.
Jumps in. Heavy punch sends him flying. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Oh, here is jackknife maximum cuts clean through him.
I wanted to jump. But
They're taking a step back to slow down. Betting it all on the drive rush. A jump knocked them out of the air. Fires off an air slasher. Big drive gap now. Close range projectile. Even the slightest hit may end the round. They can't afford any mistakes. Amazing. There's a burnout. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. What are they gonna do? Reads the jump in perfectly.
got him. That was close.
Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
That was close. Awfully close.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. A little too
That's
greedy.
not bad.
Lots of aggression from both sides. Blocks the jump in, goes for the command grab. Trying to figure out who will make the first move here. Knockdown. The jump in is denied. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Life lead opens up.
No dog, jump there. Could have jumped this off. Why you never jump? Why does nobody jump when I want them to jump, dog? What's wrong with you guys?
Picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Rips the slash around. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Spends the gauge on the drive rush. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Both fighters planning something? So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
Nice,
From up
nice,
above,
nice.
you can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 2, there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Breaks the block with a throw. The no-fly zone. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. What'll happen here? Hits him with a stop and pop. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. That's how you close it out.
Harsh
What a
dynamite.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Oh, Blanca. Another character I want to play. I don't know anything about that character. Spiffy start use DJ now.
Here comes a new challenger.
Yes, pleasure.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight?
Everything you have.
From everything you have.
Round 1.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. That was a solid anti-air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Player 1 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Player 1 chases them down.
No!
Solid corner switch.
Yeah, what was
This
that?
is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. The throw can.
Dog, what was that, dog? You said the man just go over the line right there.
This is the
I'm going
always
to
important
business.
first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital.
Nice.
Checks with a medium kick. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Rips the slash around. Both fighters have plenty of drive to work with, but how they make their approach will be key. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Blocks it, target locked and scoop. Keeping them away. Heavy punch sends them flying. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Not much life left, but they're excellent block. Fake outs. Doing some quick planning.
Aye.
Air slasher. Throws a fireball. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Life lead is there, but still an overtime.
No, I'm leg on the button, that's why.
They're running
Oh, I hate this.
drive rush.
I hate this.
An attempt. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Lots of aggression from both sides. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Anticipates the overhead. All right. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? The jump in is denied. Gets the jump
I hate that move.
in. Knockdown. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important.
Nice.
Drumming up a beatdown. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. Springs forward with the drive rush. Drive rush to keep it going. Both fighters are barely overdrive jackknife. What'll happen here? Player 2 can't use any more drive with burnout activates. That was a huge stun. And no escaping that. Player 1 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Jackknife maximum
Nice.
clean through it. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Lots of life to play with and full SA meters. What will they do? Meter management is going to be a huge factor right now. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Okay, they trade hits. They both have full drive gauges to work with. It'll be interesting to see how both players utilize their drive gauge to dictate the terms of the match. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Springs forward with the drive rush. Knockdown and you've got to be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Headbutt. Target locked and scoop. Checks with a medium kick. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Drive rush. Forward rush. Medium kick hit. About 20 seconds left.
Oh god, no, dog. Oh.
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Who will come out on top in this final round? Shows the medium kick. Barely blocks the jump
Nice.
in. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is
Nice,
smart
nice, nice
gaming.
work, bud.
Machine gun uppercut. Escapes the corner. Runs nothing but air. Looking for a hold. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Ooh, what a smart throw. What's next? Uses their drive gauge. A jump in? Here comes the corner pressure. Nice air slasher. They are not getting close to each other. What? Jump. Takes it. Jump. Low heavy. The drive impact doesn't work. The throw is denied. Reads the throw and escapes. What are they gonna do? Nice air slasher. Somehow manages to block the solid anti-air. Player 1. Oh my god.
Oh, finally. Finally, me catch it.
So serious. That comeback was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn mind there. Player 1.
No, I never got a request from me. When? Today? If it's today, I never checked. I don't think I got a request from him. Turning to Andrew Pang, ANJ.
Here comes a new challenger.
I didn't get a request from me. I would have remember. I never get one from.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Starts with a jump in.
And that cross up look weird.
Goes for the throw. Steps in for the throw. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. That drive impact is blocked. You can block impacts, but you're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do. Brushes off the impact. Forcefully closes the gap. The jump in is denied. Knockdown. Player 1 chases them down. Heading into the end game now. It's getting that slight down is all it took. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. That drive impact doesn't get through.
Wow.
Had the radar up and running. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. They're still feeling each other out. Springs forward with a drive rush. Oh, talk about overextending. Breaks the block with a throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Super arts on deck for both fighters. Hits them with a stopping block. Digs in deep.
I'm gonna get that one there. Okay.
It's a good spot. Use the super.
Oh!
Are they dead off this super?
Hey!
Too close to call.
I'm in a dead.
Doesn't kill.
I saw that was
They
dead.
gotta focus to finish this off. They must have a
Nice.
projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. We're going into the
If you
final
want, I
round.
mean, I think it's a first to 2 round or something. I mean, if you want, fight.
Air slasher.
I mean, I'm not sure the other guys are watching this.
No
So.
need to bring out the big
But
guns
yeah,
yet.
okay.
That feeling out phase is over. Springs forward with the
Oh,
drive
damn
rush.
it. That's if I win though.
There's the
That's
disc.
if I don't win. It won't be me if I
Sent them
win.
flying. Big time whip. Player 1, nothing stops this
Nice,
train.
nice, nice,
Oh
nice.
my god, they just choked it up. Player 1 needs to wait this out. Oh, here we go. Player 1 has got to work some magic with his limited drive. Oh, Russian handshake. Clutch, anti-air. Low heavy, but no go. Pack your bags. We're going to Siberia. What now? Medium kick. Takes it. Rushes in. Gets the counter hit. Do they gamble something here on a drive move? There's a burnout. It is over. Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Definitely sweaty.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps. Looking to plan him with a pile driver. Player 1 has the life advantage. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Takes a trip. Player 1 is maintaining perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
I can make 2. The first 2 is fine. I don't have a problem with it.
Player 2 was completely shut out in that last round. They really need to think about whether to press on with their current game plan or change up their play style a bit. Looking to plan them with a pile driver. Player 1 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight.
Nice,
Baits
nice,
out
nice,
the attack and gets the punish counter. Nice double lariat. Player 1 needs KO.
Oh, you messed that up, Spiffy.
Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
If it's somebody they want to fight me, if you want to fight, I think you need to spectate or something or wait. I'm not too sure, really. I'm not the expert in these rooms, right? But I think you're supposed to go in the part that you see I am in, and then you're supposed to select play or reserve. Once you reserve, then the next match is
What are
yours.
these fighters going to do? Opts for the throw.
Ow.
There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Moves performed off a drive rush get extra plus frames, making for a potentially high return. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. comes out with the block. Goes to the overdrive. Can't tech the throw. Takes a trip. Nails the anti-air. This is a burnout activates. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. They're laying into each other. Experiencing burnout. Went for the
this.
chip kill. Player 2 with a
Gonna
good
try
start to the
Lariat.
fight, but can they keep it up? This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Nice double lariat. Jackknife maximum flex clean through him. Still scrapping for control of the space. Quick breather. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. What digs in deep?
Thought I had it.
The rapid fire just odds for the critical.
Do I live or do I die?
Will this be enough to kill? It doesn't kill. They're still in this. Uses their drive gauge. What a
Nice.
Player 2 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win!
Got to join the 5Q. Yeah, that's all.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Jumps in. Reads them. Player 1 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Player 1 chases them down. Nice solid counter.
Nice.
All right, what's coming up next? Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. They break things off to take a quick breather. Player 2 is almost dead, but the big play does it. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Ooh, I believe he's waiting on that one.
This fight is just underway. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. What'll happen here? Player 1, target locked and scoop. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player 2 is barely anti-air in the clutch. Reach out and hug him. It's too much.
I am almighty.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch.
This
We ain't
character
even
is
close to
stressing
done
it
yet.
out. Like, playing neutral with this character, feel the stress there.
Deftly shuts out the jumper. Goes for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. The low kick connects.
Oh, the
Attack there to
love.
zone them perfect.
In the range,
Well, they managed
But
to
that
escape
fitting
the
in, you
corner,
end up doing
but
that.
they can't let their
Hate
guard
that.
down. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Good anti-air. Knockdown. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. KO. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Big counter.
nice, nice, nice.
Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open. Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Heavy punch sends him flying. Player 1 will look to apply
Oh.
impact.
Dog, why the stop catch me with that?
Are we going to see a comeback here? They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Player 2 is barely hit drive rush.
Nice, 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 nice. I thought he was going to jump, so I was looking to jump again, but
Play to go for in this
it was just
situation.
clicking from.
Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this.
Super.
Player one can't uses their drive gauge. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. A jump in? No! Critical art now?
Nice. Nice.
Never say die attitude got them the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. A jump? Big
Ow.
springs forward with a drive rush. Both fighters are working with a low SA gauge, but that may not deter them from going on the attack. Resource management is the key to winning. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Wrecks them! Took them to the corner and a flash. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage.
Nice. I take it out.
Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Fires off an air slasher. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Forward rush. Player one has got to work some magic with his limited drive. Okay, here we go. Nice air slasher. What are you jumping in for? Player one was an absolute beast in that match.
They're not joining the fight queue. You guys have to join the fight queue if you want to fight the beef.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Everything you have. Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Opts for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Goes for the low kick. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Trips him up. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. The jump in is denied. Player one is just about out of drive after that.
Wow, good one.
Sticks the combo. Fireball from very long range. What's next? Goes for the drive rush there. At this range, many attacks can connect and stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Player one in trouble with no drive. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. The jump in is denied. Rips the slasher out. In there. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep
Yeah, GG Bookie. GG's. Respect for the matches.
Oh, feints? Are we going to see some fireworks here? Fake out. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Sees it coming and blocks it out.
No, I didn't want to throw it in the air.
Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player two has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Jumps in. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Jumps up. Quick breather. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Brushes that off and keeps going. Target locked and scoop. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Back into the corner. What setup do they have? A jump, forward rush. Checks with drive rush to keep it going.
Wow, dog. Hit that shit. Somebody click that shit.
Nice and clean.
Somebody clip that shit. Somebody clip that shit, dog.
Player 1 brings it home.
Please, somebody clip that shit. Please, thank you. Somebody clip that shit.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Oh, picture perfect punish counter. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whiff an attack and then strike without hesitation.
Why am I so far? Did I miscalculate something? Normally that's supposed to hit him.
Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Long low attack hits. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Oh, talk about overextending.
Nice. Thought I would have been close enough to the grab, but
Taking stock. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. Rips the slasher out.
ow.
Dashes forward. Closing springs forward with the drive rush. Hold your breath. Jumps in. Side switch in the corner. Player 2 will look
Nice grab, nice grab, nice grab.
corner throw. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Both fighters want to target lock and scoop. Both fighters having a full super art gauge means positioning is critical here. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Have they noticed the drive gauge gap? Burnout activates. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Knockdown and the impact doesn't do anything. Barely blocks the jumping.
Ow.
Full SA meters hits him with a stop and pop. Breaks the block with a throw. A quick breather. Can they create an opportunity? Impact squash. Knocked them out of the air. Oh my god, what a throw tech. Dangerous range here. Going in. Closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Jump drops him hard. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Which fighter will control the pace of the low? Going in, jackknife maximum cuts clean through him. Player 2 with a lead. Will they go for offense or defense? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. They're in range. With the overhead denied. Ooh, you never know what can happen. Reads the jump in perfectly. Connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. Wall slam into the guard break. Machine gun uppercut. Player 2, side switch. Both sides getting ready. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. Low, heavy, but no go.
Nice. Dead. Definitely dead.
A real test of
Nice.
putting the cherry on top. The super hit is gonna be enough to kill. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 2 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Air slasher. Sneaks in above. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage. So they should be looking
Nice.
at anti-air instead. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Neither fighter can force the other to give up.
Dog, why it stops the shot? Yo, man, I need to
The combo's there. What's going to follow the combo? Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Big counter. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Life lead opens up. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. This round is so
No, I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
Intensity in the air. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Looking to plan them with the pile driver. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Genius read. Oh, the back and forth reads are unreal. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will target locked and scoop. No escaping. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Oh, fun. Yeah. Name is that. Name is something.
Here comes a new challenger.
Honda. Another character I haven't played yet, but I know his moves. I know same oppressive, so that's all you need to do, right?
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Show me everything you have.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Alright, I'm trying to fire that.
Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Deftly shuts out the jumper. Well-timed command throw there. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? That was a solid anti-air. Consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. Player 1 chases them down. Gets them. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the front on. Goes for the jump in to start the round.
I don't know what that was. So
now, looking to plan him with a pile driver. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Player 1 chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. The jump in is target locked and scoop. Looking for a chance. Hits him with a stopping block. Ups the damage on that by opting X-Beard untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. Blocks the jump in. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. All right. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range.
Big plus on that.
Deftly shuts out the jump in. The drive parry was successful. A parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round.
My thing finished.
In that dangerous burnout state. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. The jump in is denied. They block the overhead, and both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Holds out with the block. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. They timed that just right to get the perfect parry. Takes a trip. A little too greedy there. Ah, burnout activates. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
A trade, but they're not worried. Goes for looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 1 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. They exchange blows. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Looking for a chance. Heavy punch sends him flying. Pokes with a medium.
Nice. Never had
And
enough
they
press
create an
there, so.
opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. What'll happen here? Jump! A jump in? Here comes the corner pressure. Amazing throw is denied. What a read! Time to go for a throw. What are they gonna do? This can lead to some. What a finish! Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
Here comes a new
I'm against Fliffy Monster.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Yo, I'm still not so confident against DJ, but I guess because Fliffy just
What are
using
these
him
fighters
to
going to do?
kind of even for now, but yo, DJ is stressful.
Gets a chance with that jump in. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. Well-timed command throw there. All right. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. That's some big KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes with a projectile for their opening shot. They trade. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Still very early in the round. They're still feeling each other out. But there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Jackknife maximum cut clean through him. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Take out. Have they noticed the drive gauge gap? Drive gauge is almost empty. They gotta be careful. Goes for the jumping. Ah, burnout activates. Player 1 needs to use it in there. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball.
Oh.
Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Anticipates the overhead. Backs them into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Reads them. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Alright, what's coming up next? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Fires off in overdrive. Target locked and scoop. They don't need to go for anything big. They're going for the super art. Gets the counter hit for the win. fighters so good at whip punishing. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Looking to plant them with a pile driver. Jumps in. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Heavy punch sends them flying. Their will to win is really being tested. Flashes forward. Reach out and hug him. It's too much. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Show me everything.
Show me everything you got.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Well-timed command throw there. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by dragging them into the corner. Now they can create some big chances to do damage here. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Can't tech the throw? Taking stock. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Down to the wire. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Drumming up a beatdown. Both fighters are barely alive. What'll happen here? Zones with the fireball. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. This is a prime opportunity to end things, but they decide to play it safe? The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match.
Nice.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Blocks the low heavy, and... Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. They're still feeling each other out. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Heavy punch sends them flying. Gets scooped from down low. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Brushes that off and keeps going. Baits out the attack and gets the punish count. Drumming up a peak. Bends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call. And it's just enough. Solid.
I done lariat right there, man. I did rubbish.
Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Sticks the jump in. No good up high. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. No more drive gauge. The big play does it. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Goes down to the wire. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Russian suplex. And that's going to be a chunk of damage there. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Steals back a chance. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range.
Can switch sides with that.
Scoop from down low. Overdrive.
Hey, new tactics.
Planning something? Oh, feints? Barely blocks the jump in. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Quick breather. Target locked and scoop. Player 2 is barely burnout activates. The low heavy
Can switch side with that. Nice.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
Come on.
Jump in finds the mark. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? What are they thinking here? Player 2 brings the opponent into the corner. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage.
Come on.
Sticks the jump in. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Overdrive jackknife! Taking stock. Projectile to try and chain KO.
That's nice.
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Fight.
Oh, feints? This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Sees it coming and blocks it out. You can block impacts, or you're going to lose some drive gauge when you do. That attack landed for springs forward with a drive rush. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. They exchange drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. The low heavy's blocked. Not much life difference. Jackknife maximum cuts clean through it. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. This can lead to some big damage. Damn! Just look at the damage. Jump! Yes, sir. Or you need guts to pull that off. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
Alright. As soon as it gets to 8 o'clock,
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be
I need to
exciting
get
to
some
see.
food.
Show me everything. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Assault down to the wire. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Just out of range for that throw. Takes the chance to hurt him. Jumps in. Fake out. Player 2
Grab.
chases them down. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Gets scooped from down low. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Goes for the jump in. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Looking to plant them with a pile driver. Going in, player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Life lead is there, but that's gonna leave him rattled. It's too much. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. The command grab doesn't make it. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Deal some damage with that quick combo. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Alright, what's coming up next? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Drive rush to keep it going. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Life lead opens up. Oh, feints? Jumps in. What'll happen here? So they break forward to pressure, springs forward with the drive rush. Hold your breath.
Nice.
Sneaks in the throw. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Checks with a medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 1 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Jump, hit them with a stop and pop. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. That's a counter. The drive impact doesn't work. Anti-air in the clutch. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync. Oh, the throw connects. What's next? Escapes the corner. What are they going to hit the drive? Closes it out. Player 2 made all the right moves, and this experience is only going to make them stronger. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Rolling Sova. Keeping them away. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Throw heavy, taking stock. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. We're close to the point where one mistake could end the round. Grabs them, fireball from very long range. What's next here? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Throws them to negate the block. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 1 chases them down. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 1 holds a good heads-up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Not shy with the grab. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. But there's a wall spot. They can't do anything now. Forcing them to block the drive impact near the corner is a very smart play on their part. At least one of them is having a good time. It's a good spot to use the super. The super doesn't hit. Player 2 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? Solid anti-air. Looking for a chance. One chance here may end this match. Connects with the throw. Both fighters, genius read with that throw escape. In there. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Alright, let's take one more then cut, cause gotta go get some food. I mean Dalton gun.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Oh, Dalton Gun is a Jamaican.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Player 1 has the life lead. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Box him with a target combo. The quarter makes it hard to escape. The big play does it. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Immediate jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here up down.
Wow.
Good
word.
Launches them. Sticks the combo. Player 2 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Manages to block the jump in attack. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Dashes up. Heavy punch sends them flying. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with the chance this delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Forward. Jumps up, looking to plant him with a pile driver. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. A wheel drive impact misses. Okay, nobody blink. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Jump!
Oh, limbs.
We're going into the final round tied up.
Limbs too good for me.
To find out the win. Sees the overhead coming. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Player throws them. Hits them with a stop and pop.
Yeah, I can see it with the teammate.
Can't use drive anymore. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully.
That's not what I wanted to do, dog.
Oh, putting the cherry on top. An explosive move like this is why you play Zangief. Buckle in. We're going for a ride. They're hurt. Burns out.
Nice.
A jump. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still a rare chance here? They gotta do something. You need guts to pull that off. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
Alright, last one.
It's not over yet. Best
me
believe
get
it's
off.
time for that run back. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage. Absorbs down to the wire. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. No more drive gauge. Solid combo. The jump in is denied.
That's not what I wanted to
Good
do.
job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Life lead opens up.
That's not what I wanted to do, though.
Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. To come from the
They did
break
the
like
same.
that, what a comeback.
Deserve for it.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Who's going to start things off? Target locked and scoop. Player 1 has the delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Life lead is there, but still, and reach out and hug him. It's too much. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Starts in, sees the overhead coming. Headbutt. Anti-air in the clutch. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Sets up with the jump in. Player one has a big drive gauge. Jump absolutely relentless. Player one, nothing stops this train.
Nice.
A jump in? Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Who will set the bait at this range? Rushes
Ow.
in. Noticeable life lead. Solid anti-air.
Loyal fans.
Perfect damage calculation.
I don't know.
No doubt about it. We need guts to pull that off. Player one clinches the win, but that could have been anyone's game. No way.
Alright, GG's fellas, this is it for me. 8 o'clock on the dot. I am heading to get food. Blessings to everybody with it that watch the stream. And Japan, I'm out. Probably a little later after. What's up?